Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to be playing a deck I thought of while sleeping last night. I've been trying to think of how to fit enough money into Smoke with the new ban list and deal with some of the major problems. And I realized that one of the major reasons to play Smoke is because of her access to Switchblade, which deals very handily with Tour Guide. And, you know, they have to have a lot of money to get it above 7 strength. And then I figured we could use as our restricted card Magnum Opus, play Astrolabe, and then instead of leaning on Cloaks, use Ghost Runners and 3 Netmarkers, and then focus everything else on winning the game. I'm going to cut this build script and I'm going to turn it into a turning wheel for the late game. This is a first draft. I just kind of woke up with this deck idea, and so we're going to play it. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, so this came to me in a dream. Oh, what a great opener. And it keeps the deck lean while giving me permanent money that isn't affected by scarcity of resources. If they put down scarcity of resources, the only thing I really have to install is Netmarker. And I can pay 5 credits one time to get Netmarker on the board, right? Oh, what a fantastic opener. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. But yeah, I'm just testing right now. I'm leaning heavily towards either Alice or Smoke as my World's Runner deck. And then I have a Gagarin deck and a Titan deck that I'm working on. I might try to get some moddeds into the deck. Yeah, there's the austerity policy. I gotta get into HQ to get the operative down. But I put in the operative specifically for austerity policy, Sandberg, and Zell's Judge. If we can't find an SMC though, we're just gonna lose. So there's that. I have 3 of them, I'm pretty sure I put in here. Because we're already almost halfway through our deck, so. Alright. But yeah, Magnum Opus Smoke, giving it a try for the first time. Thought of the deck while I was sleeping. Yeah, we probably just lose, because that's probably a, oh, it's a global food. I just haven't really dealt with Los very much. And I think that Switchblade, which can be set up more quickly in Smoke, might be a huge boon in the meta that we're going into. So now we can't even use SMC because of the way our MU is shaking out, and that's not great. But we fished what we wished, so we're getting into better shape. This feels very slow. I might need to readjust influence to get Klopp back in, so I have more of a control game early on. Let's see what's here. These are cute. These quicksands are cute. Alright, I think we indexing next turn. So since we've got the turning wheel counters, we should be good to index on second click. Well, that answers that. That's very problematic. I didn't put an AI breaker in this deck. Well, the good news is there isn't even any agendas. Actually, I don't know if that's good news. So everything's in HQ. If we get more turning wheel counters, I might just blind Mad Dash into HQ, because there's nothing that we can't afford to lose. I think dedicated processor is a little slow. It's probably a trap. No, it's a vanity project. Oh, we're dead. I don't think they can land 2 because we have net Mercure bucks. I'm excited, Pink Warrior. I'm excited to bring all of you fine people more content heading into Worlds now that I have my Worlds ticket. We're training. Now the other idea I had was to do this out of CT, because then the Astrolabe brings me up a total of 6 MU. I can have Magnum Opus, a full suite of breakers, plus an AI breaker. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna gain a whole bunch of money, and then we're gonna blind mad dash into HQ. Well, James, they ended up expanding the they ended up expanding it so that everyone got a ticket. Which I think is better, because it was kind of arbitrary. That they were capping it when they still had, since there's no overlap now, there was no need to do that. But I'm happy that they did it. Oh well. I also could still do L5R, but then I'd have to be there at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, which really adjusts my flight schedule a fair bit. So I'm not sure how keen I am on that. I may not actually play an L5R this first year. Might just focus on Netrunner and play some pickup games. Is the chat playback coming up? Okay. So let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. And then let's go into R&D. There it is. Good game. So do we need to be smoke, or would it be better for us to be CT and have access to an AI breaker? it's my buddy Sanjay. I mean, Smoke is the exact same deck size as CT. Alright, let's mulligan. I guess that's better. Alright, money card. Now, also, the other thing is there's nothing keeping me from playing a stealth deck in something else. It's such a breath of fresh air not having to worry about breaking news. Nice. Okay. I had a bunch of effed up counters. Or triggers that I messed up is basically what happened. Here comes the hard-hitting news. Oh, thank God. Okay. Money up. Well, that's a lot of fun. Love those double Mumbad virtual tours. And that's basically game. The good news is, since we're on Mopus, we don't have to worry about our money going away forever. It's gonna be a QPM, I'm sure. No, it's a global food. I'll take it. That's stealth math. And we're back in business. Oh, how I love Mopus. Because we've still got more networkers. Show me your gifts. Global food, closed accounts. Okay. Worth a try, while he didn't have the hard-hitting news in hand. He might have it now, but who cares? Yeah, he's got to get that GFI out of the hand. Yes, 6 GFI plan. It's a good plan. Take it. Let's go in again. Let's draw. Still no Astrolabe, which is problematic. Is there a window for me? No, there is no MWL. That's probably the third Mumbad virtual tour. New hard-hitting news in the hand, that's important. That's even more important. We're probably not gonna need... Oh, that's tough. I think we can live without Scrubber. What an exciting game this is. Okay. I think he forgot that he didn't flip. Or he just wanted to reset my money a little bit. I'm on 5 points, which is not insignificant. What an exciting game. Thank you everybody for, oh, there's a QPM in there. Oh, so now he's gonna play the you gotta check every single thing I put down game. I can overboost with paperclip, so I'm not... oh, right. Well, I still got Ghost Runner, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no. Realized that right after. Yeah, I think I'm going to check the archives next turn. Mopus is such a great help against yellow. Okay, I think next turn we can set up for an indexing. Let's poke HQ. We'll do the trick. Bank a stealth credit for later. I'm not excited for this. Let's do the trick. Bank that stealth money. And money up. So we have hard remote lock. So I think we have to index first, because I think that's a QPM with a data raven in front of it. So let's do that first. We just need to see any non-QPM agenda on this poll, and then we can be as tagged as all get out, right? And we don't see it. Okay. So that means that that's not a QPM. So that means we can go, hopefully go get that. It's probably a Beal. Because it can't be a QPM. It's a fucking virtual tour. Okay, let's run HQ. There's agendas somewhere, right? Sure, we're gonna be tagged forever. I think, how many times did he draw? He would have gotten one of the cards we saw, plus 2 more. So that would have been, he would have been 3 cards down. So we're not seeing fresh cards yet. Let's run HQ. See if we pick something. He has psychographics now, which is not insignificant. So let's just build up the counters to hopefully win. Oh, he can just psychographics. Shitballs. But he still hasn't seen the QPM. The QPM is all the way at the bottom of that 5 pile. So he'll see the card right above it. Whew. Sweating. So what do we think, people? The Mopus smoke. Smopus. Wow. Was it an emo band, Thomas? I want to do a hot swap of our ID really quick. The other thing that I could do is I could always go to Mirror as my console, but I feel like there's so much value with Astrolabe. Astro is so much free draw. Alright, so let's make some edits. And then realistically, probably only need one interdiction, and then we can get misdirection in the deck. Hey, welcome, Brendan. So this is what happens, Brendan. I think of a deck while I'm sleeping. I wake up, I get on the stream, and we play it, and we win 2 games. Or we lost one in there too, didn't we? No, we've only played 2 games, and we've won both of them, I think. I think that's a hard mulligan. We really want Mopus in our opening hand. Why can I never remember what our record is when I play on this thing? Museum of History. Isn't Museum of History on the ban list? Hang on. Oh, no, it's on. Yeah, get rid of that. It's just on the restricted list. For some reason, I thought it was completely banned. So this is the load testing deck. Okay, he quit because I trashed his Museum of History. All right. Am I wrong to think that Chaos Theory could work for this? We'll take it because it has Mopus in it. Keep it simple. That's interesting. SMC. Because I've got an Alice deck I'm really excited about. But I've also got a smoke deck that I'm always excited about. We've already got the Netmarker in hand, so we can get rid of a Ghost Runner. I'm so happy that we're on Mopus economy. Everyone's on austerity policy. Jesus. Use your money. Okay. So let's pay the iron price. Then let's do that. Actually, I didn't need to do anything. Bad plays all around. Oh, I also got to give myself the money back. Hey! Everybody with this mythic garbage. All right. Yeah, I mean, I've got to get some sort of mythic into this deck, or AI breaker into this deck. I'm liking how much control I have. And I'm liking that my economy is not run-based. Now we can do the trick. I want to get a pull up on the table. Perfect. Okay, so first click. Let's go into HQ while we know there's nothing for us to steal. Let's do the trick. Let's get political operative down. Why won't it let me put political operative down? Oh, right, scarcity. Ha ha ha. No. It's not official yet. I like how I went down to 1 current, and now we're just being oppressed. Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Yes, thank you. I need my console. We're gonna get murdered. If I have my console. I'm fucking looking for Astrolabe, and I have Mirror sitting in my hand this whole time. Okay. That's another Nisei. We are in a lot of trouble. It's only gonna be another Nisei and we're fucked. Yep, we're fucked. Yeah, we're done. I don't think there's any way now. That stinks. I frequently get into this type of position with smoke. At least these runs are effectively free. I like when Thomas spends money. That makes me feel good. All right. I guess single accesses till we lose. Because when we, I'll get a guaranteed Nisei burn. if I index, which is not insignificant. So a real piece of ice went down there. Let's check it out. Because the other way we... Okay. Because the other way we win this game is by forcing Thomas to spend money. He better re-ice that R&D, otherwise I'm going to go insane. I'll just keep doing this. I'll eat up every piece of ice you have if you want to keep throwing me. Yep. Let's draw a card. There's the indexing for next turn. Let's get that down for good measure. All right, we'll do the indexing if they don't put another ice, if he doesn't put another ice down, to pop one of the Nisei tokens. Because that's what we really, really need right now. I mean, I shouldn't have done that. He's just going to throw us. Okay. There has to be agendas in this deck somewhere, right? We have nothing in our score area, and no matter what we do, we cannot burn these Nisei tokens. He's done the ice trick at least 3 times, so... So, no AI breaker in this deck is going to cost me the game. That's craziness. Yeah, we lose here. Because he's just going to advance that twice, and we can't do it. Fuck all about it. So let's go into archives first and see if there's been anything in there. You know, run a server that he can't throw us off of. And let's run into HQ twice, and then we'll do 1 dig on R&D. Yeah, I should have Mopus there. Yep, that's game. Oh, man. So I guess we gotta take out the misdirection, and we gotta add Atman. I have 2 copies of all my breakers, because I want to be able to set up fast. So I think we've won 2 and lost 1. That's worse. Should have kept the other hand. All right. Oh, please give me bad pub. Okay, so that's a lot of upgrades going down. I'll bite. Come on, Mopus. I also just love the art on interdiction. I know that's a stupid thing, but it is something I deeply appreciate. Mopus. This is always the problem when you play play any Mopus deck, though, is as if you can't find it early, things get real weird real fast. Alright, we are in bedness. Now the key when you're playing against Blue Sun is to always make sure that they have to res more than 1 ice in any turn. That's the key. Because if they only have to res 1, they're gonna get a full refund the next turn. False lead. Interesting. So I'm not going to put down the SMC, one, because we don't have the memory for it, and two, because I don't want my opponent to know that we have it. The MU on this deck is extremely snug. I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, you can have money, I just need to get set up. Somewhere in this deck, there are this card. It's called Mirror. It's my console. Gives me 2 MU, so I can play things like self-modifying code while having Mopus down. It's a really good card. See, this is the problem. I was worried about this, and this is the reason why I was thinking about CT for this, because in the rare situations where you can't get your console, like I'm just in a holding pattern. I can't do anything because I can't get all my programs down. Like all of you are just watching me draw. Oh my God, where is my console? Like I'm pitching all of my tools because I can't find our console. We're just gonna lose this game uncontested because I can't find a console. Alright, hopefully there's still enough time for us to establish the lock. Yeah, hopefully there's still enough time for us to do that. Every time you steal an agenda against Wayland, you always just money up. I mean, I'll check all of those. I'll jack out. Let's go R&D. So for those of you who are less familiar, if you're playing Chaos Theory, you have 5 MU to start. So you can play Magnum Opus plus 3 normal breakers without having to install an additional mem chip. That's what I'm frustrated about, is if I can't get the things I need in the right order, I'm not able to install my rig without overwriting Magnum Opus. Okay, so we gotta ditch the Crisium grid because we need to be able to index next turn. Let's check archives. GFI. All right, we should win on the next round, the next turn. All right. Index. I love Refractor. Refractor is such a good breaker. Yeah, Scorpios is, I don't have film critics, so the SATCONs are for Hunter Seekers. Alright, so I'm gonna have to let the Mausolus fire, which is fine. We can actually let basically all of this fire, because we're gonna get the agenda. So let's go R&D. You can gain a buck, because I don't care. Excuse me. All right. Good game. All right, I'll be right back. So serious feedback time. What do we think of this deck? I think it's pretty okay. I added the mirror so that we had room for an AI breaker. I guess I could always go back to Astrolabe and then just like overwrite Paperclip, but that's pretty janky. Thank you for the game, Pink. It was a good game. Yeah, well, if you had heard this and I was basically yelling at the screen for 10 minutes that I couldn't find my console so I could install my last breaker. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I have the Ghost Runners to help kickstart my stealth economy, then it might be better for me to just be Chaos Theory. Gauntlet's expensive. I mean, I'll check that. What's that? Is that an agenda that you're trying to sneak out? No, it's an MCA. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And put that down. Because if we do Chaos Theory with Astrolabe, we're hitting the books right away. I mean, I'm not averse to Gauntlet. Gauntlet's just expensive. I hate this card so much. Like, I hate it. Well, no, I need room. I need a bare minimum of 6 MU. I need room for Mopus, 3 normal breakers, and an AI breaker, or an equivocation, or something. But I need 6 MU to make this deck work. I have to have room for an AI. I loathe these decks. Yep, so just gonna install everything. I never really thought about it. I think the theme is that since she's a kid and like no one's expecting her to be a hacker, she has just like extra MU like stashed in like her toys or in like normal computers because no one's looking for her. This is nuts. At least I got rid of the turtlebacks, so it wasn't max value. Sure. Great. The terminal directive cards are so incredibly unbalanced. It's unreal. Yeah. They installed like 11 cards out of their hand. Yeah, I mean, there's only really so much we can do here. We're just kind of waiting to die. I guess we try to index and see what happens. I guess I still don't know what the answer is for this. At least not, you know, without really leaning in hard to having anti-asset spam stuff. Because there's no way I can check 11 cards. Right? Apocalypse isn't viable. We don't have the runners don't have the recovery power that they used to have. Yeah, I don't know. It's an experiment. Because the other thing that we can do is we can do chaos theory. If I can find her. We can get rid of mirror. We can put in astrolabe. Go down to 1 feedback filter, probably. We have duplicates. We don't need, yeah, we could probably do that. And then we'd have to get the extra ghost runner in. All right. One more. Alright, so again, that's mulligan, and I take the card out of the deck that's perfect for the matchup that we're currently playing. So we need to find magnum opus and we need to find feedback filter. So let's start looking. Because in a 40 card deck, we're definitely going to need feedback filter, and we're definitely going to need to be rich. There you are, beautiful. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay, I think the middle one's an agenda. Isn't Fetal AI rotated? Or is it in the core now? Yeah. So we're getting into Worlds Training time here. So I'm going to be streaming a lot more, but that's not usually the norm. Right now we have a goal that we're working towards on the Patreon. We're at a little less than 250 right now. If we can get up to 350 on the Patreon, I'm going to stream twice a day instead of just in the mornings before I go into work. So if you like what we're doing and you want me to keep expanding the content, you know, I'm going to be taking time when I'm at Worlds to stream lower tables, bring my streaming gear, interview, you know, game designers and top players. So if you like what we're doing and you'd like to support, please consider becoming a patron or giving a one-time tip using the links below, because that support is what's enabling me to do all of these things and keep expanding the content of the channel. Near Earth Bubs. Okay, good luck, have fun. We mulligan for Mopus. The Mopus mulligan every time. Hey, we got it. Bah, 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 bah. Right. So let's get it down. Get Beth down. I will totally play Chaos Theory at Worlds if I build a functional deck for her. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna get punished for not checking stuff. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Let's run HQ. That's so cheeky. I love it. Okay, exchange of information. That's fair. I'm digging for Astro, because Astro would also be a lot of value. So if we could get Astro, Beth, and Mopus down early, that would really be ideal. We might have to go up to 3 Astros just to make sure we get it. Let's check HQ. I actually want my opponent to get us into the draw area. Draw or click area, please. So we can't break that. We're getting to our deck pretty quick, though. That's something I'm pretty excited about. I'm not excited about these free agendas. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Let's draw. Alright, so let's get that down. Let's run HQ so there's no shipment from 10 and shenanigans. There's a hard-hitting news in there. That's important to know. We only got... I don't think that we have to worry about SACON this game, so we'll pitch that. We've had some very interesting games today. I'm pretty excited about them. I think we've got a decent amount of control this game, which I really like. Let's see what that is. You get no cheeky agenda sneaks here. Okay, I don't give two shits about that. Let's get that down, and let's hit that twice. And then if they don't add a second ice to R&D, we're going to index next turn, because we can either get the other switchblade or the paperclip. And then we've already got Mad Dash. The crappy thing about this build in CT is we're not ready to do stealth right away. And that's very problematic. But we have an MU problem in smoke, so... Okay, so let's put down that, and now let's index. I want to see what's here. The absence or the reduced prevalence of shuffling effects, that's real shitty. Let's go. I can't. We can't get in twice and clear tags, so we're gonna jack out. Let's check HQ. That sucks. Okay, let's get paperclip out. Start banking some stealth credits. Coyote Moon, thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. And then we're gonna Mopus last click. It's the one where if I trash anything, I take a deck, which is a surprisingly good agenda for Tagstorm. We might need to add to the CT version an AI breaker, which we have, and also one cloak. So in games where we don't need the AI breaker, we have the cloak. Okay, so they want me to trash. I'll trash both of those because we can just get the other copies. So you can't hard-hitting news me, and you won't get the money to score. I ain't playing that. I ain't playing no games. Oh look, I replaced the thing I lost, like, immediately. Alright, I want to get Turning Wheel down so we can start to kind of savage their hand. Well, thank you. Yeah, I had an idea for a Magnum Opus-based stealth deck, because every time, while I was sleeping last night, because while I've been trying to build Smoke for Worlds with the new Banlist, she doesn't have any money. She's usually resource-based and run-based money, but there just isn't enough without filling up all of her slots. So I wanted to experiment with that, and experiment with trying to do either CT or Smoke Magnum Opus build, more control build. So that's where we are. That's where we're at. I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I threw on a shirt, and I came down here to stream like immediately after waking up. I'll check that. Hopefully it isn't like a virtual tour, because that would be garbage. Alright, let's bank a buck. Oh, you can have that. Yeah, check out. Draw. Hit the money. Hit the money. So I'm not going to bother installing both scrubbers, because it's not really a great value add for us to trash things. No, I'm in my my shorts, like my my athletic shorts and my boxers. But yeah, it's not like when I used to wear my suit on here and I would be in like pajama pants from the waist down, and then a button-down shirt and the jacket and the tie. We have a lot of money. We've got a tremendous amount of threat here. So let's go ahead and hit Mopus twice, put down Switchblade, and go into here. Jack out. I gotta remember that Raven is a card that exists. Hopefully that's not like a Beal. Hopefully that's actually like a QPM. Alright, next turn, Turning Wheel and in HQ. Everybody's talking about how yellow is dead. I miss New Angeles City Hall a lot. It's a QPM, please. Oh, thank God. At least it was a QPM. Steal an agenda, take money. That's what you do against yellow. Data Raven is so powerful without New Angeles City Hall to deal with it. Almost makes me want to play somebody like Geist, where I have things like Forgers and Decoys. Okay, so that could be a QPM. I know, it's a 15 minutes. Oh, I didn't mean to take a tag there. Oh well, it's my own stupid ass fault. I don't think we've got this. If I'm being realistic here. Oh. Let's run server 7. Let's check that first. Let's go into server 3. Oof. GPM. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Temujin was never a super good fit for Geist anyway. And you have things besides Aaron that you can use to remove tags. And he's rich, and being super rich is also just a great way to avoid tags. And the only thing that he really feared was the breaking news, all-seeing eye combo. Well, he feared other things, but I'm saying, like, one of the biggest thorns in his side was the surprise tags, right? Let's money up, and then we're gonna do an indexing. Well, we'll check HQ and get another turning wheel counter. Well, we're going to lose sometime very soon, so we've got to index and then do some crazy mad dash shenanigans, because there's a biotic labor in hand. I'm pretty sure we lose. That's rough sauce. Yep. Rip. Alright, so all the QPMs are accounted for. So we can just go bananas on this and try to win. Alright. So let's just do that. Sure. Spend 1, break it. Okay, we can get to 5 points here, and then we're gonna check one of those other servers. Okay. Done. So let's go in R&D. Let's just, I mean, I'm just doing this for the sake of... Yeah, I know, that's why we gotta win this turn. Ben, I'm aware that we could be up against a exchange of information play. That's why we gotta win this turn. Do I think that the face downs in here are agendas? Or do I think that HQ has agendas? Well, we're gonna get 2 accesses here and only 1 off of HQ. Well, we tried real hard. We really did. Rip. Oh my god. The exchange of information is one of the cards in the trash. They may not be able to exchange. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'm tagged forever. Actually, I'm not even really. These games we are having. Sure. Look at all these one-pointers. And just like that, we're back in business. That's probably another Raven, if I had to venture a guess. Alright. Hey, Astrolabe! Right on time. So, there's no way that our opponent can fast advance as long as we run once a turn. So if we keep moneying up and running once a turn, eventually we're going to get the opportunity to steal an agenda out of this server. The only way that our opponent gets the ability to score is if we let them shipment from 10 and us. Grim, this is the last the last game I'm going to be playing, unfortunately. Oh, right, they're biotic. But all the Beals are gone. And I don't think that they have another 3-2. There's nothing for them to biotic. But yeah, Grim, this is going to be the last game I've been playing for about 2 hours. I want to go hang out with my daughter. I did not forget their biotic, but there's no... Oh, they could biotic a 3-1, so let's start checking HQ. Let's do some mental math. Their agenda suite is probably 3 QPMs, 3 Beals. That's 9 agenda points. I haven't seen any other restricted cards. So probably 2 GFIs. So that's 15. Maybe 3 of those. That's 18. And then 3 of these. Look at that Tower of Power. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. You're gonna have to spend a lot of money. Do I care about tags? I don't think that I do. So, there you go. Thank you for vamping yourself. I think we just deep dig R&D here. Yeah, I mean, if they trash Netmerker, we lose, but I think this is probably the final turn of the game. Archangel. Hilarious. I don't think they fire it. They might fire it. And a daily business show. Alright. Now we plow into this. I will say this, every single game we've been having lately has been like the closest of calls. Like nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god, we get in. Holy shit. Good game. Photo finish. No cards, no stealth, or no clicks, no credits, no stealth credits. Alright, so I think we got some decent tests. Again, the chaos theory proof of concept here. Just because, you know, that entire time we didn't find Astrolabe and it didn't affect my ability to play. So I think chaos theory is maybe a potential, definitely a potential here. Because not having to have a console before you can play all your programs is a huge boon. The other thing to keep in mind is I've thought of this deck idea specifically because I want Switchblade to deal with Tour Guide. Now, I don't have to go full stealth. I could cut Refractor, put in Gordian Blade, and then just have like Cloak and a Netmarker for Switchblade. But yeah, we can work on it. Everybody, I hope everybody's been enjoying the stream. I've had a lot of fun testing this deck idea. The list is in the show notes. Take a look, tell me what you think. And if you like what we're doing, please consider becoming a patron of the show and helping me expand. You know, you get access to the deck club and a bunch of other things. I gotta do my deck edits for all my $15 patrons for their deck feedback. But yeah, everybody, I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you're enjoying the new meta that we're in. I know I am. And until I see you all again, always be running.